Maverick's Comprehensive Guide to Acquiring U.S. Citizenship. Introduction. The decision to become a U.S. citizen is momentous and life-changing. Before applying for citizenship, one must first obtain lawful permanent resident status, granting them the privilege to live and work permanently in the United States. This in-depth guide covers the naturalization process, eligibility requirements, and various pathways to citizenship, including family connections, employment, and investment, providing more details and examples to help individuals better understand their options. 1. Eligibility requirements for naturalization. To apply for naturalization, applicants must fulfill the following criteria. A. Be at least 18 years old. B. Hold lawful permanent resident status for 3 years, if married to a U.S. citizen, or 5 years, based on lawful permanent residence. C. Maintain continuous residence and physical presence in the United States. D. Demonstrate English proficiency, reading, writing, and speaking. E. Possess good moral character, which may include a clean criminal record and paying taxes. F. Exhibit basic knowledge of U.S. history and civics by passing a test administered by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. G. Adhere to the U.S. Constitution and laws. H. Be willing to take the oath of allegiance, a pledge to support and defend the United States and its Constitution. 2. Family connections pathway. A. U.S. citizen sponsors, 21 years or older, can sponsor. I. Spouse, including same-sex marriages. Example: a U.S. citizen married to a foreign national can sponsor their spouse for a green card. E. Unmarried child, under 21. Example: a U.S. citizen can sponsor their young children for lawful permanent residency. E. Unmarried son, daughter, over 21. Example: adult children of U.S. citizens are eligible for sponsorship, but the process may take longer due to visa availability. IV. Married son, daughter. Example: a U.S. citizen can sponsor their married children, but they will be subject to longer waiting periods based on visa availability. V. Brother, sister, provided the U.S. citizen is at least 21 years old. Example: a U.S. citizen can sponsor their siblings, but the process can take many years due to visa backlogs. V. Parent, provided the U.S. citizen is at least 21 years old. Example: a U.S. citizen can sponsor their foreign national parent for a green card, allowing them to live permanently in the United States. B. Legal permanent resident, green card holder, sponsors can sponsor. I. Spouse. Example: green card holders can sponsor their foreign national spouse for lawful permanent resident status. E. Unmarried children, any age. Example: green card holders can sponsor their unmarried children, regardless of their age, but they may face longer waiting times for visa availability. 3. Employment-based immigration pathway. A. Category EB-1, priority workers. I. Extraordinary ability in arts, education, business, science, or athletics, demonstrated by a history of sustained achievement and recognition, such as winning prestigious awards like a Nobel Prize, authoring scholarly articles, or holding leadership roles in international organizations. E. Outstanding professors or researchers with international recognition, a minimum of 3 years of experience, and a job offer from a U.S. institution, such as a tenured position at a top university or a research role at a renowned institution. E. Managers or executives transferred to U.S. branches, with at least 1 year of experience in a managerial or executive role in the company, such as a CEO or CFO relocating to a U.S. subsidiary of their organization. B. Category EB-2, professionals with advanced degrees or persons with exceptional ability. I. Advanced degree holders, or their U.S. equivalent, in their profession, such as a foreign national with a master's or doctoral degree in engineering or finance, seeking a position in the United States that requires an advanced degree. E. Individuals with exceptional ability in business, sciences, or the arts, who can show substantial benefits to the United States economy or culture, such as a renowned artist with a history of successful exhibitions and awards, or a business leader who has created significant job opportunities in the United States. E. Qualified physicians who agree to practice medicine in medically underserved areas of the United States, helping to fill the healthcare gap in rural regions or communities with high healthcare needs. C. Category EB-3, skilled or professional workers or other workers. I. Skilled workers with at least 2 years of experience or training in a job that requires specific skills, such as a foreign national with expertise in programming or skilled trades, like a plumber or electrician. E. Professionals holding a U.S. baccalaureate degree or the foreign equivalent degree required for their profession, such as an architect or accountant, with the requisite education but without the need for substantial work experience. E. Other workers with skills for jobs requiring less than 2 years of higher education, training, or experience, such as a retail salesperson or a food service worker. However, these applicants may face longer waiting times due to visa backlogs. D. Category EB-4, special immigrants. I. Religious workers, such as ministers, priests, or other spiritual leaders, affiliated with U.S. nonprofit religious organizations, who have been part of the organization for at least 2 years and will work in religious vocations or professional capacities, such as ministers, priests, or religious instructors. E. Certain employees of the U.S. government, including translators or interpreters, broadcasters, or members of the U.S. Armed Forces. E. International organization employees, such as those working for NATO, the United Nations, or the World Health Organization. IV. Special immigrant juveniles, who are unmarried and under 21 years old, and have been declared dependent on a U.S. court due to abuse, neglect, or abandonment. V. Iraqi and Afghan nationals who have provided translation or interpretation services, or have been employed by, or on behalf of, the U.S. government and face a serious threat as a consequence of their service. E. Category EB-5, immigrant investors. I. Investment in a new commercial enterprise, with a minimum investment of $1 million, or $500,000 in a targeted employment area. T. With high unemployment or rural locations, such as establishing a new manufacturing facility or revamping a struggling business. E. Creation of full-time jobs for at least 10 qualified U.S. citizens, lawful permanent residents, or other authorized workers within 2 years of investment, such as hiring local employees for a newly established company. E. Active management of the enterprise or a policy-making role in the enterprise, ensuring the investor's involvement in the decision-making process and the success of the business. 4 additional pathways to citizenship. A. Asylum or refugee status. Those fleeing persecution or fear of persecution in their home country, due to race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group may apply for asylum or refugee status. For example, an individual fleeing religious persecution in their home country may be granted asylum in the United States. B. Military service. Non-citizens who serve in the U.S. Armed Forces may be eligible for expedited naturalization, provided they meet specific criteria such as honorable service and good moral character. For instance, a lawful permanent resident serving in the U.S. Army can apply for citizenship through their military service. C. Diversity visa lottery. Each year, the U.S. government selects applicants from countries with low immigration rates to the United States through the diversity visa lottery. Winners are granted lawful permanent resident status. For example, a citizen of a small African country with low immigration to the U.S. might apply and be selected through this lottery system. 5. Application process. A. Determine eligibility and appropriate pathway. B. File the necessary forms with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, such as Form I-485, Adjustment of Status, Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative, or Form I-140, Immigrant Petition for Alien Worker. C. Attend a biometrics appointment to provide fingerprints, photographs, and signatures for background checks. D. Complete an interview with a USCIS officer, during which the applicant's eligibility, background, and understanding of U.S. history and civics will be assessed. E. Await the decision on the application, which may take several months or years, depending on the category and country of origin. 6. Citizenship test and oath of allegiance. A. Pass the U.S. citizenship test, which includes an English language test, reading, writing, and speaking, and a U.S. history and civics test, assessing the applicant's knowledge of American history, government, and values. B. Attend a naturalization ceremony and take the oath of allegiance, a pledge to support and defend the United States and its copy code, Constitution, renounce any foreign allegiances, and commit to fulfilling the responsibilities of U.S. citizenship. 7. Maintaining citizenship and rights. A. U.S. citizens must adhere to federal, state, and local laws, pay taxes, and serve on juries when summoned. B. Citizens are eligible to vote in federal, state, and local elections, run for public office, and enjoy the full protection of the U.S. Constitution. C. U.S. citizens can travel with a U.S. passport, which facilitates international travel and grants access to U.S. consular assistance abroad. D. As a U.S. citizen, you can sponsor immediate relatives for lawful permanent resident status, such as your spouse, children, and parents. In conclusion, acquiring U.S. citizenship is a significant decision that involves various pathways, eligibility requirements, and legal processes. By understanding the different options available and the steps involved, individuals can pursue the path that best aligns with their circumstances and goals. Once naturalized, U.S. citizens enjoy numerous rights and privileges. Along with the responsibilities that come with being a member of the American community,